Hey guys, this is the How We Got Here podcast. I'm Aaron, and I'm here with Dustin.
What's going on, guys?
So we want to give a special shout out to Nick Reed.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of bring Nick up in the beginning of this episode to officially welcome him to our crew. We've asked a handful of people to help us out, and which they've all done so, like Dalton and Cisco and everyone like that. Like it's like they're not doing it. But Nick, without being asked, Nick has kind of gone above and beyond to help us out, which is really awesome to have a friend like Nick,
Yeah.
And we wanted to come on an episode because we could post it on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and everything else, but I think it means a little more to bring it on to the actual podcast and give him a thank you from you and me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he basically made all the merch himself. Well, he didn't. Like, he put it onto shirts and stuff, but he made the logo.
Yeah, he designed the logo. He stayed up all night, apparently the other night, making it for us.
Yeah.
Without being asked.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it. He made our first logo, which we thought that was awesome enough to begin with, but then he's made that picture, that cool one.
Oh, yeah.
The blue one, and then he's made the logo. He's starting the YouTube channel for us. He's opened up our merchandise website.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing just as much for this as we are.
Yeah.
And so we're officially bringing him onto the team. He'll eventually be on some episodes, We'll bring him on for sure.
Yeah. It was funny when I saw that picture with our faces split. I was like, wow, it'd be one ugly monster.
We would be very ugly if we were.
If it was like half and half our face.
If we were like conjoined twins, we would be very ugly.
Yeah, just.
But it's okay because it's a cool picture.
Yeah, it is a very cool picture.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm personally saying thank you to Nick.
Me too.
Yeah. So when you hear this, Nick, shoot us a text.
Yeah.
Saying that you heard it because we care a lot about what you're doing and we don't want you to stop.
Yeah.
We're not making any money from this, and neither are you. But when we do, you're definitely going to be a part of that pool for sure.
That money pool.
The money pool. That's coming slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Because and this kind of brings up a good topic to talk about what we want the podcast to actually be.
Yeah.
In the future, because I don't think we've talked about it a little bit, but
yeah, like the whole episode of like how we actually got here, and it's like, we got off topic.
Yeah, I mean this is
which we always do.
This is mainly, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna say we want the podcast to be something that me and Aaron, friends, people who want to start doing things outside the norm.
Yeah.
Give them the outlet to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Nick wants to be a graphic designer. He wants to start his own merchandise company.
Yeah.
We could be the outlet to do that,
That would be cool.
Yeah, and it helps us help him help us,
How we got here incorporated.
Yeah, well, my goal is to be a brand. I want to be a brand.
Yeah. Which you already kind of are in a way.
Yeah, we're slowly but surely growing to become something like that.
Yeah.
And I love it because it's people are excited.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it might be a handful of people, like when I posted the other day, who wants to be on the show?
Yeah.
Who we're having an open, pretty much the month of May is an open area for anybody who wants to come on. We'll schedule a day to bring them on. It's going to be busy because we already have Tedrick, we have Shaylee and Katie, we have Hunter, we have...
Yeah.
That's about it right now. But, I was going to get a hold of Ryder, see if Ryder wanted to come on.
Yeah.
And we've already had Manny, which that was a big success. That was one of our best episodes for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I'm thinking month of May, we should post it as almost like, if you can squeeze a date in, we'll get you on the show.
Yeah.
Because...
If you have any cool tricks, any cool talents.
Even then, even if you don't. Even if you're just friends with us, if you have a story with us, we want people to be excited.
Let's get one of our old junior high coaches, like Coach Ritz. Get him on here.
Yeah,
or Dempsey.
Cool. That'd be so cool. Oh, and we have Adrian and Jorge from the Beer Garden.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. That's a super big deal.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to say yes when I asked them, to be honest with you.
They're like, sure.
Yeah, they're totally down for it. So, what is it? What did I say? May the 15th?
Yeah.
May the 15th, probably the biggest interview we got coming on in May is Adrian and Jorge Jorge's the owner of the beer garden. Adrian's the general manager of the beer garden, which I kind of worked there, but
Yeah.
But to me, they're super cool guys. They're kind of higher up guys that we've actually the biggest people we've talked to.
Yeah.
So look forward to that one, you know. And Shaylee and Katie's going to be cool. You know, we have a lot of stories with them kind of growing up. You know, we grew up with them for what? Because we weren't friends after like freshman year, huh? You were more friends with them than I was.
I was like,
you were friends with them a lot longer than I was. I kind of stopped talking to them after like freshman year.
Yeah.
But I kind of stopped talking to you a little bit after freshman year too.
No, we hung out freshman year.
Oh yeah, you hung out with more groups though.
Yeah.
Than I hung out with like the same groups.
Yeah.
Like my friend group was always like a lot tighter. You were like, I'm just gonna go here, then here.
Yeah.
You were like scheduling days to come hang out with us.
Yeah. It's like a business. Quality time with Aaron. Who's up?
But what's crazy, like I love looking at my phone, like on my calendar, and to see the days filling up of people that want to come on and talk.
Yeah, it's like,
you know. And then like when I posted that, who wants to come on? Like people like Chelsea.
Yeah.
Who say they listen to it all the time. That was mind boggling. I'm like, shit, dude. It's surprising to think how many people actually listen.
Yeah.
You know, which we know all of them, but still, it's just cool to people that we know that you would never think in a million years would listen to something that we make.
And they say they listen to it all the time, and it's like, what?
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Man, I get all the time. Like, every message that, like, when Megan messaged us, or me, I don't know if she messaged you, but she messaged me saying that she listens to it and that she thinks it's going places.
Yeah.
You know how many messages I've got saying that?
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. Mind-boggling.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it so much. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, it's like we've said this multiple times on here, but it's like, it's weird that I don't know. Like in high school, like we were like friends with a lot of people, but like now this is like we're the centric point of like everyone like going to it just for like listening to something while they're at work.
Well, it's I mean, we're not. It's weird because people that we weren't necessarily friends with listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's also like calming because even like what you just said, like people who aren't like friends with us, but like to hear a familiar voice while they're like working or something like that. It's just like I feel like it's calming in a way.
Oh yeah, it is, and which we're definitely hitting the demographic of people that know us.
Yeah,
like that's our only demographic right now.
Yeah, we need to kind of decide what our demographic is going to be after that.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the people that we know and know. I mean, we don't know everybody that listens.
I mean, it's like I guess our demographic is just like young adults.
Yeah. But you know, our eventual goal is to branch past Midland.
Yeah.
I mean, we got people listening all over the kind of country right now.
Yeah, and the world.
If you look at our thing,
yeah,
we don't have a lot of followers, which is annoying, but
we have a lot of listens.
Our listens, because we have to do math to tell the general number of listens each episode gets, and it gets like 40 to 50 each episode, which is a big jump from like 2 to 3 from the first couple.
Yeah.
You know. But even the Manny episode got 250 listens. That's the highest out of any episode that we have.
That's like a fourth out of our total listens.
Yeah. And it's amazing to think. And so now we think, well, people like interviews. People want to listen to the interviews.
Yeah.
You know, so we have to make a smart decision to come in here and say, hey, May, open interviews. Anybody who wants to talk can come and talk. You know?
Unless you're like
weird.
Like a murderer.
Yeah, unless you're like crazy and
and
you come on and you botch it, and then, you know, we're going to have to be honest with you. But but other than that, I mean, everybody's got stories, you know? The only reason we're up here and we're doing so, I guess, quote, successful is that we have stories and we're willing to share, even the embarrassing ones, you know?
Yeah, well, and I also think that's why things are successful because, like when people open up to their, like, true selves, like their past, like, and they're not scared of what people will think. They just say how it is, and a lot of people actually end up relating. Those are the things that end up being successful.
Yeah, like Cisco told me that the Manny episode was cool because he talked about, when he's having his baby and his
Like
growing up, his life, what some of his songs are actually about.
Yeah.
And some people can relate to that kind of stuff. And it's cool. It's super cool. And I love what Manny's doing now, by the way. I know we've already said that, but I keep keeping up with Manny. He keeps doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
But congrats, Manny, for the new song.
Yeah. And I'm kind of using this podcast just like a jump with it, but expect music from me in the future. I don't know when in the future, but since we have more outlets now, kind of have people that we know.
We almost have connections now.
Yeah. Like, because I've always loved music. Anyone that knows me, like, I've always been a singer, always been in choir and stuff. And I kind of strayed away from, like, not necessarily wanting to do music, but just doing it. And, like, every day that, like, focusing on, like, writing or stuff. But this is, like, I don't know, it's kind of kicked me into, like, okay, I really want to get back into my music and stuff.
Well, like what I said about how we got here being a brand.
Yeah.
We can always have a music channel.
Yeah.
Where
that would be dope.
You come in and do your music, and we bring people like Ryder, people like Manny to do specific songs for our channel.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, people like Michael and his band.
Like, like on YouTube, like BBC Radio 1, where they just bring, like, different artists in and do
just
different
record
songs.
shit. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And you would be the manager of that one.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, people, we're planning things live on the podcast. We're not live, but
this is the first time we've talked about this.
Yeah, I know. Like, we didn't talk about this before. It's just like, okay.
Well, dude, I want it to be where we have one of these days, someone's going to contact us and say, hey, they want a gaming channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. We'll give you the opportunity to do it. We'll brand you under our name. And we'll let you do your gaming channel under our name, how we got here, Dash Gaming or whatever.
But there's rules.
Yeah, but it's a brand. We can take the people that already listen to us, send them that way.
Yeah.
Go check that out. And then now we have a gaming channel sorted to how we got here. And it almost becomes a company at that point.
Yeah.
That's my goal. That's my plan.
Oh, yeah.
Because someone out there who listens to this wants to be a gamer on YouTube. It has to be.
Yeah. At least eventually.
Yeah. Someone has the idea, hey, maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
Message us. We're not going to tell you no.
Yeah.
We want this to be, because it was a big, what Manny said, the reason he likes it, because he likes hearing that people that he knows taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah.
To doing what they want to do. You have to turn your mic. There you go.
My bad.
Yeah, you fixed it. You just barely turned it, so it hasn't been fucked up this whole time.
Okay, yeah. I was like, oh, man.
No, you're good. I just saw it, so I'm helping you out.
Okay.
But anyway, you know what I mean? I want to be, because we're not super successful or nothing, but we're getting places. We're going somewhere, Every new episode we grow just a little bit, and any growth is good growth. So I want to be an outlet for people who want to do things like this. If any girl out there wants to, or guy too, I guess, if you want to do a fucking makeup channel, contact us. We will give you what you need to do it, and we will help you grow with us.
I mean, the name kind of works for makeup tutorials. How I got this face. How we got here.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. I want to have a team of all these creators doing all these things under our name.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And like we have the money to support everything and still make money.
Yeah, but with every new channel that comes out, more money comes in.
Yeah.
And then the more money that comes in, and the different people that come in, the different people that come listening to all of them.
Yeah. And like I love my job right now, but like I can't wait till we're making
dude,
enough money to like not need day jobs.
We get to the point to where I can afford rent.
Yeah.
And a car payment with the podcast, I'm quitting my job.
Oh, yeah.
And I will do this every day.
Yeah.
But I would just love to be able to see, let's say some 15-year-old kid playing Call of Duty be successful under our name and saying, we helped this guy do this.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even care if another channel under our name does better than our podcast does.
Yeah.
So what? you know? We were able to help people create things and do something that they wanted to do, just like we're trying to do right here.
Yeah. Like, the How We Got Here podcast is just a springboard to multiple things. It's always going to be a constant.
Oh, yeah. The podcast is going to be the core of it, for sure.
Yeah. Because that's how it all started.
We want the podcast itself to be what drives all the others.
Yeah.
You know? And even me and Aaron, if, you know, my eventual goal, which I don't think I've ever said this to you, is where we're not even hosting the podcast anymore. You know? To where we just manage the whole thing.
See, I don't know. Like, I get that.
I mean, like, I'm talking about when we're, like, fucking 40.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when we're, like, retired. I want to retire and hire...
At 40?
No, but listen, hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want to retire and be able to hire a new host for our show.
Yeah.
And we manage the company from then on out.
Yeah.
And it's this big thing where, like, 15 gamers and 4 podcasts about all kinds of different stuff. Because there's so many different avenues that we can talk about. Mm-hmm. That not just me and you can talk about. We can have a How We Got Here sports side of it, where they talk about athletes, that we have 2 athletes that come on here and talk about how they got there as athletes, and then they interview other athletes.
How We Got Here Fight Club, and it's talking about like fight nights.
Yeah. Or just other sides of it, you know.
Yeah.
We can have a girl version of the podcast where they talk about 2 girls that we know that want to come in here.
Yeah.
How we got here, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Well, because I feel like it would kind of be like I want it to be like Smosh.
I mean, almost like Smosh, or almost like BuzzFeed, almost like what's that guy's name? Matthias, the Matthias channel.
Yeah.
He has all this other shit that happens underneath his name.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want to be able to have a building to where like 20 people show up to, and they're all doing different media-based things.
There's different like camera guys that we like hire. There's different
all supporting
just, like, producers.
One company.
Yeah.
Which has been done before, but it can be done again.
Yeah.
And we can do it differently or better, or give smaller people bigger chances.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. And what I thought was cool about Smosh is when they had the whole thing, because they were, after Ian and Anthony had been doing it by themselves for a while, they ended up selling the name to this company, Defy, and then because they were still part of it.
Yeah. And
then Anthony left after they had already brought in the whole crew for the skits and stuff. But then here recently, like, the company that they were under went under, and basically they're like, they didn't give any warning. There's like, everyone needs to pack their bags in a day because we're shutting down. And then so they were kind of like wandering around, kind of struggling what to do. And then Mythical Entertainment or Enterprise or whatever, which is Good Mythical Morning for people who don't know, they picked Smosh up, and now Smosh is a part of that. But they're like, you can do whatever you want. You need this.
Yeah. But we could be that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't want to get bought by nobody. I want to be the one buying people.
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's all. But everyone started just like you and me started.
Yeah.
You know, no one started off where they're at now.
Yeah, like Smosh, same thing.
Yeah. and you know, it's that's what I want. That's my goal.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
The dream.
The dream of this whole thing, to be that way. But I almost want, even early on now, we can bring in as many people.
Yeah.
Because we're not paying people. We can't. And people know that. Nick knows that.
Yeah.
We can't. we're not getting paid for this
ourselves. Yeah, we don't have resources.
Yeah. But the more people we bring in, the more revenues for sponsors we'll bring in.
Yeah.
You know, we do, once again, example, makeup tutorials. Makeup companies could sponsor our makeup tutorial girl or guy, whoever wants to do it.
Dude, honestly, like, makeup tutorials are so popular that
exactly.
If we just started a channel with a girl, like, it would instantly get like 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, and then we feed off that.
Yeah,
it's all just you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Yeah,
and
it's a bunch of scratching backses.
Yeah,
I don't know. I said Baxes.
Because I know Nick wants to start his own
Breakfast
YouTube channel outside of ours, doing things like what Mr. Beast does.
Yeah.
Challenges and stuff like that. We could support that channel.
Yeah.
As a branch off of our own channel.
Yeah. Like, okay, that would be a cool milestone too. Like, we get to the point where we're having so much money from sponsorship that we just like get like, okay, whoever takes their hand off the car last gets $10,000.
But see, I wouldn't do it like he does it. I would do it with just random people. I would have a contest.
Yeah. 5
people win this contest, and then they get to win the money or the whatever. Whatever the fuck it is. But
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But just to have like that's the thing. Like, just have that kind of money from something you love doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let me take a drink and keep talking.
La la la. No, I'm just kidding.
Every time I went to take a sip, you stopped talking.
I breathed. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it'd be cool. Basically, just to do what we want to do and not have to worry about like going under.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a worry for sure.
Yeah.
And the bigger we get, the more of a strenuous thing it'll become.
Yeah.
It'll become, right? That's
have to deal with different taxes, especially when we start filing under this as a company.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the bigger we get, the more avenues we take, the harder it is going to become to manage. But also it's going to give us more opportunity to hire people to do that managing. Yeah. To do the accounting, to do the taxes where we don't have to do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then it slowly builds into another company. Mm-hmm. What's even stupid about saying that, you can even have a channel talking about how to do your damn taxes. Our accountant is having an accounting channel to teach people, and people would probably watch that. Yeah. I would fucking watch that. I don't even know how to do that. You know what I mean? We can have tech reviews. We can have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, like, if you put on too much.
No, there's no such thing as too much, because there's so many different kinds of content out there that if one brand can take them all and poop them out. Yeah.
But my thing at that is, like, if you put on too much too soon.
Well, you have a point. You have a point. Like, we can't just, like, as soon as we finish this and, like, 15,000 people message us asking to be part of our brand. Yeah. Yeah, we got to be careful because, for one, it'd be hard to manage all that. Yeah. And we have actual jobs, and it would be hard to manage all that with all this, but. Yeah. But, I mean.
Well, like, even, like, when we're, like, we've made money already, like, certain things aren't going to work.
Oh, yeah. And it's business. I mean, I'm talking, like, out of my head here. Yeah. And I'm saying, like, it's a business decision, Hey, we have a pretty already kind of successful tech review channel. Yeah. That's asking to be a part of our stuff. Yeah. We decide, well, is it worth bringing our viewers to show them this? Are they good enough for this? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. But early on, we have no really leg to stand on. If Shaylee, she's doing makeup, right? Yeah. Just example, because it's the only person I can think that does makeup, but excuse me, but she messages us and says, "Hey, I want to start a makeup channel. Yeah. Can y'all help me?" Yes, but you're a part of our brand. Yeah. We'll start the channel. We'll give you the tools you need to do it, and then whatever you get, you're constantly thanking us or shouting us out about it.
I just can't wait for the moment when we're in a meeting with somebody and we have a lawyer and it's like, initial here, sign here.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, what I just said. If she blows up, you're bringing us with you. Yeah. That's the goal. That's the point. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or if she blows up, we're blowing up because she's a sub-branch of us. You know what I mean?
It's just like a constant, like the bars just keep matching up to each other.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So those things that could be easily started early on, those are the kind of things that we should invest our resources in, because we don't have a lot, but we have what we have now to invest into. Yeah. That's how you grow. Yeah. You got to take a risk. Just to give an example, because cosmetologist, but Shaylee wants to do that. We invest time, resources, money into getting her started.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she blows up. Like I said, we're going with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I think we said this or we just said this earlier. What am I thinking about? Like scratching each other's back.
Yeah, exactly.
All around.
Exactly. Like Nick, what Nick's doing for us, this is something he wants to do just in general.
Yeah.
So he even kind of just did it himself and using us as an avenue to get started on what he actually wants to do.
Yeah.
And which I'm fine with. If I had money to pay Nick, I would hire Nick.
Yeah.
To do graphic design, producer for us, stuff like that. If I had money, I would pay Cisco to produce and edit our stuff for us.
Yeah.
And I want to get to that point where I could pay people to help us.
And still be financially secure.
Yeah, that want to help us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I want.
Yeah.
It's not about me being a millionaire.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like this is also kind of like a way out of the Midland, Odessa area.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because,
for sure. If we get to the point where we can be financially stable, we can take what we have sitting in front of us right now anywhere.
Yeah.
And do it there.
Yeah.
And then take over that town there.
Yeah. Well, and because it's like with the Midland, Odessa area, like it's hard to make a living without being in the oil field.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like people can make it by, but it's like very like
it would honestly be a decision where we start making any sort of money if we can do the math and say, hey, we can move to Dallas.
Yeah.
Which is cheaper to live there.
Yeah. You said you don't really want to move out of Texas.
I would move to Lubbock. That's where my next step would be.
Yeah.
Because the college over there would be a perfect place to start
like
trying to get people to listen to.
Yeah. Say we got to the point, like, would you move to California?
I mean, if we got to the point to where...
Like, it'd just be easier for interviews.
If we had, like, plenty of money to do it, then yes. I would open a studio in California.
Yeah.
But I want studios all over the country.
Yeah.
In my mind. One centralized fucking headquarters. And studios everywhere to where all this shit's happening. And it's almost to the point where we don't even know who the fuck is...
A part of our team.
A part of our thing anymore. Yeah. It's just like how we got here gun reviews, how we got here fucking tech reviews, how we got here makeup and shit like that. And it's like, who the fuck is doing all this? I don't even know these people.
How we got here, how to get away with it.
Like I want to get to the point where we show up to one of our studios and one of our smaller channels is doing something. It's like a big fucking deal. Yeah. And me and you showed up.
It's like, oh, the big bosses are here.
Yeah. Like we're the ones, and then we come in here and do cameos with our smaller channels.
Yeah.
To get them going up. We're looking at numbers like, okay, our tech review's having a hard time.
Yeah.
Let's go over there. Post on our podcast that we're going over there for a week or something to do something with them.
Yeah.
They start getting views growing,
Yeah.
Shit like that. That's what I want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be very cool.
Because I don't want to be like, I'm not sitting here wanting to be like walking down the street famous.
Yeah.
Like that's not what I want. It'd be cool for sure,
Yeah.
It would be a cool thing, but that's not what I'm doing all this for.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm doing all this for one, to get out of Midland,
Yeah.
To do something that I love doing. I love standing here and doing this. Every freaking Sunday and Wednesday, I'm so excited when it hits that time where we can come over here, start dicking around for an hour before we actually start recording anything. And then we do it. And then at the end, I love watching the reaction. I love watching the numbers grow.
Yeah.
I love it. I love every bit of it.
Honestly, bro, like next year, I'm going to audition for American Idol.
Why is that something you brought up right now? That has nothing.
No, just wait. Like
that has nothing to do with what I just said.
But like I'll say like I won't necessarily have a sob story, but like yeah, I have a podcast. Like start getting back into music from that, and then the podcast blows up if I get through to Hollywood.
But what if you're already known?
Oh, exactly. If I'm already known to the extent where I can just release music and I know get a lot of listens and all that anyways, I'm not going to go on there. But if I'm like kind of known,
but like I said,
it would be easier to go on there.
We continue because we have a steady growth.
Yeah.
In which I don't know who I was talking to, but someone said we're like a tree.
Yeah.
We're not growing like obvious that we're growing.
Yeah.
But each day we're getting a little bigger. Our branches are getting a little further.
Then eventually you look up and you're like, huh.
Yeah. Then eventually, your music channel that you might want to do. Well, you do want to do, I don't know. But you do. Yeah. You could be an avenue. It would be crazy. Like people would want, and fight and scratch to get on your show.
Yeah.
Just to get the publicity that you have.
Yeah.
From how we got here.
That'd be cool. Like, I just can't, like, it's kind of in the popularity kind of thing, but I'm not concerned most about that. But
well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that.
But yeah.
I don't know why I'm pointing at you with this, but
with a mod. But I don't know. Just it'd be cool to like get a text from like Jamie Foxx or whoever. Just being like, yeah.
That's the same thing. What you just said is not about the popularity wise of it.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not. I said it's kind of in that realm.
No, there's nothing wrong with wanting that, though.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being the guy how people get started with.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But I never want to forget about the little guys. That's what I want different. What I want to be different about us. Mm-hmm. I want to give smaller people that want to do these things but can't.
Oh, yeah.
An opportunity to try.
Yeah. Or like we were talking about The Rock earlier. But like I saw a video of him, like, there was this like baseball team on a bus and he pulls up in his truck and he like takes the time to like get them pumped for the game. Like, and like he did probably doesn't even
baseball team?
Yeah. And he was just like, y'all gonna kick ass? And they're like, yeah.
Well, yeah, dude, The Rock came on my bus and was like, you gonna win? Like, frick yeah, I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't know why I censored myself. I've been cussing like every episode, but
I know, like this episode.
That one was about The Rock. I feel like The Rock don't cuss, so I feel like I couldn't do that.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
We've been waiting to say that because we were doing that before.
Yeah. We watched this one video before we started. It was like a dub to where they like edited it, and it was like it was him doing the part for like 2 minutes.
It was funny.
I don't know, but yeah.
And what does this episode morph to?
It just turned into The Rock, man.
Well, it turned into
Dwayne Johnson takes over everything.
It pretty much turned into like a hype up of.
Watch, we get big enough to where Dwayne Johnson's like, you're a part of my company now.
Dude, I would work for fucking The Rock.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, you could have all of it, bro.
Dustin was saying before we started, it was like, if the Rock gave us like $2 million just randomly just get started because he liked the podcast, like I would quit my job.
Oh yeah. I would immediately quit. I'd be like, okay, cool, yeah, podcast every day forever.
Yeah.
Every day The Rock likes it.
Yeah.
I just want one day for someone to be like semi-famous. I don't care if you're famous. It's semi-famous.
Even like a YouTuber.
Just to come up and be like, they listen to it.
Yeah.
That would be like, oh, you know?
Yeah. Just like you see the blue check mark, it's like,
yes.
well, it's like sometimes like.
But come on, did you see that like Weird Al Yankovic's podcast like liked everything on our Instagram? Did you see that?
Is it actual?
I think so, because he's posting like songs and shit.
Weird.
I don't know if it's that'd be crazy.
Because I saw it.
Yeah, and I was like,
I didn't think anything of
Weird
it.
Al Yankovic. I was like, what?
Bring him on, do White and Nerdy.
It'd be cool just to meet Weird Al.
Yeah.
Like it's
hey, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be cool just to meet this guy.
Yeah.
If it is the real guy, I don't think so. Why would he care about us? But
make him make a theme song.
But
don't make him, but like ask him. I don't want to say make him.
Because I saw it, and then I'm like looking through his page, like he's like talking. Maybe it's someone like a Weird Al like fanboy thing.
Oh, like fan pages.
Yeah, but fan podcast.
And like the podcast is all about just different things. Weird Al.
Yeah, because to me,
I don't know how much content you could have from that though.
I don't know. He's a crazy guy. He probably gets in a lot of shenanigans.
Oh yeah, but it's like every day about Weird Al. Now, if it was Weird Al doing it, yes.
Yeah, that's the reason I think it's him doing it, because I'm like, I mean, he's not doing much now. He's got to be like trying to do something.
He's still doing like tours and stuff, like shows.
Really?
Yeah, I think he just released an album.
It would make sense if he's doing a podcast.
He released a Hamilton, like polka Hamilton thing.
What a crazy guy.
Yeah.
What a wild cat. It'd be cool to meet that guy.
Yeah.
He'd probably like make us realize how like normal we are.
Yeah.
How just like standard white guys we are.
Yeah. We think we're weird, but
we're pretty basic.
Like Weird Al is Weird Al.
Which he takes pride in it, you know.
Yeah.
Which maybe that's the difference between his weirdness versus everyone else's weirdness.
Yeah, a lot of people just try to hide it.
He's proud of it.
Yeah. Well, and that's like what works the best. Like the weirdos. It's like basically like, you know, when people say like the underdog, like kind of
usually rises
wins.
up eventually. Yeah.
The weirdos are always like, or like the nerds, they're always like the ones where you end up working for them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
It's like the weirdos, we end up getting somewhere.
Oh, we're weirdos? I don't think I'm weird. I think this whole thing is weird.
Yeah. Okay, Dustin, reality check, we're both very weird.
Yeah, we are kind of weird.
You flat out said, I don't think I'm weird. I was like, Dustin.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I can be normal if I wanted to be.
Oh, yeah. Like, you can put on, like, my manager again. Best example. She's, okay, she acts weird with customers, too, just because that's, like, her being. But, like, she can be, like, super weird with all of us, especially when all of us are working. And we like the way we talk over each other, like the best way I can describe it is like the puppies in the garage just all piling over each other and just flopping. That's the way we talk, but we all understand what's going on. And like our executive Casey, he was at the store to kind of guide us through like, okay, what all to say with CBD and all that. And he got to experience all of us in the same room. And he was like, just kind of like shell shocked. But I don't know. Like she can like switch from being like super like we say she has multiple personalities. And
she's
so,
like out there to like businesswoman.
Yeah, she'll like switch from being like really like Odessa ghetto. To like super white. Like super white. Like, how can I help you?
Maybe I am weird then.
Yeah.
I think this is dawned. I mean, this podcast is a weird thing to do.
Yeah. It's funny how like we didn't put much thought into it at first, but now we're like we focus on it.
Yeah, like at first it was like willy-nilly.
It was just kind of like a thing to do, like while we're hanging out.
Yeah, but now it's like
we hang out because we're doing this.
We have
like,
scheduled days now.
Yeah.
We haven't hung out outside of this
in a minute.
In a while. We haven't had a beer. Oh, we did.
Well, anytime on like the weekend now, you're working at the beer garden, so it's like we can't go out.
Yeah. Like this is what we do together now.
Yeah.
Which is cool though.
Like we have beers and stuff, but like,
yeah.
And we usually do this pretty late, so it's like, I gotta go to work. Me too.
Yeah.
Like
so
we can't really chill. But
funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still really cool. It's weird how like, how long have you been doing this? Like a month?
A month
and a half?
No, it's like.
No, it's been a month.
It's been a solid month. We're on episode 12 now?
Yeah.
12. We're in double digits, bro. Double fucking digits.
Yeah. It's almost it's like exactly a month, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get to episode 100.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see where we're at episode 100. Like what has progressed.
Yeah.
I want another channel associated with our channel so bad by episode 100.
Yeah.
Like I will push the shit out of it for somebody to want to do makeup or tech reviews or something.
Yeah.
Just to get...
Or a vape channel.
Get the fucking... Or your music channel.
Yeah.
Like it'd be really the first thing that we can push for.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Because you can help people like Manny and Ryder and everyone. Even they can help you. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
You're at the point where you need their help.
Yeah. I don't know why you're saying I can help them.
I don't know why I switched to that, but you're at the point where like you need their help to get to that point.
Yeah.
Which would be cool because then now we get experiences everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I want to be to the point where like I know how to start a channel doing anything.
Yeah. It's like you're doing makeup. Okay. Well, you do this, and bang.
Why do we get an accent for that one?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm weird.
Damn it. I want someone to do a makeup channel. I don't know why makeup channel is in my brain, but I want that.
Because it's lucrative, bro.
It is.
Very lucrative.
It's a business decision.
Very lucrative.
Anybody that could do makeup really well, contact us.
Yeah.
Please. We would love to help you start a channel.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You can do it on our faces. Aaron's face. You got a more makeup face than I got.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Yes. Honestly.
I'm okay with that too.
Like, because, okay, like being in theater, like I've worn makeup.
Yeah, I haven't, and I don't wish to.
You'd look weird with makeup on.
I would look weird. I got a weird shaped body, and I got a weird shaped head.
You'd be called Helga. No offense to anyone out there named Helga.
Yeah, no. Helgas don't look like me. I look like, no. That's not no. Sorry, Helga. Aaron's stupid. He made fun of you.
You just see like a live version of like Helga from Hey Arnold just comes in and like kicks us both in the head.
That would be your fault that I got kicked in the head. I didn't say anything about Helga.
I said no offense.
Like, that doesn't mean they're not offended, though. It
But
doesn't immediately pass you to say whatever you want.
Okay. There are hot Helgas out there.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure there should be a hot Helga.
Yeah. Like, it's inevitable.
Any hot Helgas out there?
But, like, everyone gets what we mean. Like,
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Like, when you see, like, the like, a lunch lady from whatever country in a cartoon, they usually call it, like, Miss Helga or something.
So now lunch ladies are ugly now.
No. I'm saying in cartoons, they make them ugly.
Dude, think about that. It must suck to be a lunch lady. You have that
Stigma.
of being the crazy, ugly lunch lady. What if there's a fine lunch lady somewhere? There's gotta be, like you said, there's gotta be a hot Helga.
It's like, I'll let you give me slop every day.
There's gotta be like a model lunch lady somewhere in some school.
It's like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, like, who are you? Like, you're amazing for what you do.
Yeah.
So intrigued by this lunch lady.
Yeah.
She's got to be a spy, like a sleeper cell spy.
Like, there was one time we were at Whataburger. Like, we can't really tell the whole thing just because I don't know.
Well, skip that story. That's not a good story to tell.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a get in trouble story.
Yeah. Okay. Not necessarily, though. We don't have to, like...
Tell the story, then. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so basically... Yeah, I don't know. You know, basically, so we were at Whataburger one night and we saw this like manager. He was like a giant dude. And we were like, I wonder if he's like a sleeper cell. And if we like say something like random, he like flips into like rage mode and like ninja mode.
Oh, see, that's a different story than I thought you were going to tell.
What do you think I was going to tell?
Never mind, Aaron, never mind.
Okay.
Damn it.
That was this. Like I thought we were on the same page, Dustin.
We are. We're on the same page. Okay.
Okay.
Let's continue telling what you were going to tell.
I will. Anyways, we had this whole idea. Like the thing with me and Dustin is we get into like these stories where we go too far with the story to where we spend like 45 minutes just like conjuring up a whole story of something that never happened, or like we're gonna like say the word, like the key word, and then he's gonna like flip and come attacking for us, and it's like, we said the key word, and then he like rips the door off our car, and I was like, Whataburger.
See, I would want to have one that I can turn off and on at any point.
Yeah.
Like a big massive dude that can do anything that I want him to do.
Yeah, like I think that would be cool. Just, it's almost like a henchman at that point, if you think about it.
Yes, I want a henchman. Sorry, I was reading something. I got distracted by my phone going off.
And you yell at me all the time.
Because you would sit there and text while I'm talking, and then I would say something, and you'd be like,
Huh?
And then like look at me. And I'm like, we are doing an episode right now. Why are you...
Oh, we're live?
Texting? Yes. Why the fuck are you texting right now? I looked on my phone.
I'm not comfortable with the audience.
No. I'm surprised you haven't picked up your phone, how much mine's been going off. You're over it now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, this is around the time I got a new phone.
So you wanted to touch it all the time?
Yeah, all the time. I went from having a Galaxy S7 to iPhone XR. That was a big jump.
S7's not a bad phone.
Yeah. But I only got it because an ex-girlfriend had it. Like, she didn't have it. She had a Samsung, and she talked me into it. And I was like, oh, yeah.
That's a dumb reason to get a phone.
Yeah.
I would get whatever phone I wanted.
Like, I liked it, but I ended up hating it.
Why?
I don't know. Because I was just used to iPhone.
There's nothing wrong with... Dude, our Instagram is going nuts.
Yeah.
My phone keeps beeping, and it's annoying the shit out of me.
Because you like, want to look at it?
Yeah, I want to know who's liking things.
Yeah. Like how we were just talking about, like, somebody famous. So, like, you just see, like... I don't know who to say, but, like, just somebody that has, like, over 2 million followers, like it, just because it, like, they like it.
But I want to really see it from. Oh, it's probably our hashtags.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
I need to, like, change up the hashtags, because I've kind of been doing the same hashtags.
We need to get better at hashtags, too.
Yeah. Anyone that knows how to hashtag right, contact us.
Yeah, we are fucking that up.
Yeah. Well, you'll be our hashtag consultant.
We're doing good at promoting things, but we're getting to the point where the same people are seeing the promotions.
And, like, liking the pictures. And
yeah, we need to get... Which, don't stop liking the people that keep liking. But
yes, keep liking.
We need more.
Yeah.
We need to branch out past us.
I at least want 69 likes on a post.
Yeah, at least double digits. We're getting solid 8s and 9s, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, but I just want more.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's weird on the podcast page. We get like 8 or 9, then on our personals, like, because our personals already have a following.
Yeah.
And so those
we get like a solid 12.
Yeah.
I get like 12 or 15.
Yeah.
Which I'm not that popular and cool, so I guess that's good enough.
I get like 20.
Wow. Wow, I'm proud of you.
Cooler than you.
I'm proud of you.
Honestly, you're a better talker than me, which
doesn't make sense. No, I agree with you. I totally agree. It does not make any sense. You're like theater. You've practiced at this many times.
I think it's because I
was
stress about it so much because of theater and like having to make sure to memorize lines that whenever I'm just like talking, I kind of like freeze in my brain. Not necessarily because of like stage fright, but just like I have so much like backup storage in here that I just need to like chill.
To me, I feel like in general, I'm just a good talker.
Yeah.
Like I can just talk to people good normally. You can too.
Yeah.
Like you said, your theater part is almost a plus but a hindrance at the same time.
Yeah.
Like to me, I was so nervous to do this the first time.
Yeah.
Like the first episode, like it was driving me. It took you being weird to get me out of my shell.
Yeah.
To start just talking.
Yeah.
You know? Like I saw how weird you were and I'm like, oh, I'm fine because Aaron is taking the cake.
Yeah. On
being weird and I'm fine. I can just make fun of Aaron and get going from there.
Like I don't know. Like because
but honestly, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but honestly, dude, the reason I'm getting better at talking was because of you getting me out of my shell the first episode.
Yeah.
To be real with you.
Yeah. Because like I don't know. My brain just runs too much and then I try to say things in an abbreviated way.
But see, there's nothing wrong with it though. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with the way you do it, the way I do it, because for one, we feed off each other the way we do that. So there's nothing. Don't like get nervous and try to change it because then you're going to come up here and talk fine, and I'm going to be like,
hello.
I don't know what to say now because Aaron is being normal for once.
I'm like SpongeBob when he turns into normal Bob Brown Pants or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
Nice weather we're having.
Just imagine that's how I started the podcast. Just like, hi, how you doing? This is the How We Got Here podcast.
Oh, that's kind of how you do it anyway, though.
I'll say, hey guys.
You can.
That's I need to trademark that.
You can just change your voice, no matter what you're talking. Like we could be laughing.
Yeah.
Right before you do that, and you're like, hey guys, this is the How We Got Here podcast.
That's theater kicking in.
Yeah, and you just immediately snap into. That's your one line to get to memorize, and you got it down to like a science.
Like honestly, like even like in the theater when we did like really like serious like dark shows, like when we did that Nazi show.
Oh yeah.
Like we would be like dying in the back because something funny happened, and then we'd have to go out and like die. like a
didn't
like
you like bust your face open?
No, what happened is so there's this like scene where the Nazi soldier, because we were all like Jewish people in the ghettos, and the guy who was playing the Nazi soldier, we had these like stools set up that we were standing on, but then we would step back onto these black chairs because they weren't really seen, and so it looked like we were actually hanging because he was gonna hang us. And I didn't step back off my stool quick enough, and it like pulled out my feet from under me, and I slammed my head into that chair. And the girl that was pulling on my rope, luckily she let go because there were actual nooses.
Oh, like you would have been hung?
Yes.
Oh. Why would you use an actual noose?
Like, it wasn't like a noose up to the point to where it's like all the 13 wraps or whatever. It was like 4 wraps, and it was like, okay, that's a noose. Yeah. Like, it was thin rope, but...
Oh, but still could have hung you.
It could still hurt you.
Yeah, it could still break your neck.
Yeah. I don't know, like, yeah. So, I didn't bust my head open or anything. I just, gave me a concussion.
I remember watching that. I think that was one of the ones I got to watch where you fell.
Yeah, it was, on the shows for the classes. That's when I fell.
Quit turning your mic. This is the problem with holding it.
I went into, singing mic mode. I, had it tilted up to where I was... I don't know why I was doing that.
We need to get you a stand.
Yes.
Someone buy Aaron a stand.
No, I'll buy my own stand. I'm getting paid tomorrow.
I'm just saying, you need one.
Yeah.
I have one, and it's nice.
Oh, yeah. My dad's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Aaron's dad.
You know his name.
Dude, I don't put
or at least say Mr. Casto.
Mr. Casto. I know his name. You put me on the spot when I'm in front of the mic, and I can't remember it at this very point in time. Yeah. As soon as we stop recording, I'm going to be like, oh, shit, that's his name.
Yeah.
Dude, it's on the tip of my... I want to say, Randy, but I know it's not Randy.
What? Starts with a J.
Jerry. No. Dude, I know it. Don't be mad.
Think of the song.
Don't be mad at me, Mr. Casto. I know your name. I just can't remember it right now in front of the mic.
You know the song, I wish I had a woman like that.
Jesse. There you go. Oh, I knew that. Oh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jesse. That's weird to call your dad Jesse.
Yeah.
Mr. Jesse Casto.
Mr. Jesse.
Mr. Jesse.
Or do you ever... I always thought it was weird when a teacher, because teachers just go by their last name, Mr. whatever, Mrs. whatever.
Yeah.
I hate it when kids would be like, hey, miss, and then their first name.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb.
It's what are you doing? You know that pisses them off.
How long have we been doing this? For years now? Okay, last names.
Getting onto the awkward moment stuff a little bit, have you, I'm sure everyone has done this, but calling a teacher mom.
Oh, I've done that before too.
Yeah. Or or hanging up on a friend or something and saying, I love you, bye. Just because you're used to saying to family or something.
I hate it when you hang up on somebody when you hear them talking.
And you're like,
they're like, oh yeah, by the way, you're like, oh man. But I'm the type, you know this.
You don't call back.
No, I will not. But I don't say bye either.
Yeah.
I just when I'm done saying what I need to say.
You just deet, deet, deet.
All right, man. Thanks. Thanks for answering this question. Boop. Hang up. That's the end of my comment. There's no need for buys.
Yeah.
You understood buy there.
Yeah. Oh, my dad kind of does the same thing. We'll be like, okay, love you, and then I'll go to say bye, and he's already beep, beep, beep.
Love you is considered buy.
Yeah.
Like a buy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just funny.
Some people take it right up the ass if you don't say bye though.
Yeah.
You're right up the keister.
Yeah. I hated answering the phone at work. You go to talk, then they talk at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Or you can barely hear them because for some reason they don't know how to speak into a phone.
I hated people that only talk in speakerphone. I know I did that for a while because I had to because my shit was broken.
Yours is always broken.
I know, but I know. Don't remind me. It's a curse that I live with.
The curse.
But I hate it when you're always on speaker and someone's across the room and they're like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" And you're like, "What? What the fuck are you saying?"
Or it's in the car and it's loud because they're on the highway and it's hey.
What are you in a freaking blizzard? Pick up your phone, answer it. Gosh.
Yeah, and then as soon as they put it up to their ear, it's like silent. It's like that. It's that easy. It's like, I'm gonna get a ticket.
No, you're not. Shut up. You know, like just want to yell at them, like, don't answer the call then if I can't hear you.
Yeah, or don't call me.
Yeah, that too. Have you ever answered the phone for somebody and immediately as soon as you answered, it's like, and you're like,
whoa,
what are you doing? And he's like,
or have you ever gotten a call from somebody like, oh, I gotta go. I'll call you back. And it's like, you called me.
or hear them struggling with their phone. They're like, you know, and you're like, oh God, dude, like, why did you call me when you're not ready to talk to me?
Yeah.
It's like they called you, put it down, and then they heard you start saying hello, and they're like, oh shit, you know, like.
I've had multiple times where I go to call my mom and I like get zoned out like while driving or something, and then I'll just hear like, hello? Aaron. You know, I'd be like, oh, hey, sorry, I forgot I was calling you. But yeah. I think we're good to end here. It's been a good solid hour. Pretty much.
I love that ending you got there, Aaron.
Yeah, well.
You just like, you stop talking, you look at the time, and you're like, yep, good to go. All right, see you later.
Bye, guys.
Anyway, I want to stress at the end, thank you, Nick. Mm-hmm. And anybody out there who wants to start some sort of channel, contact us. We will do whatever we can to help you.
Yeah, to our like
best of our abilities.
Yeah, our highest power.
Yeah, we will try to help. At least get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
Yeah. Again, follow us on all our social media, all our different media outlets.
And one thing, I know we've said this before, but we're going to keep saying it. On SoundCloud,
yeah.
If you listen to us consistently, follow us. Because that helps us a lot. And it shows us who's consistent followers.
Yeah.
And if you listen on Spotify, subscribe. If you listen on iTunes, subscribe. If you listen on YouTube, because we're actually got a YouTube thing going now, where every single one of our episodes is going to be posted onto YouTube as a podcast. There's no video, but it's just a podcast for YouTube. So if you don't have any one of those four things, Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, now we have YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So if you need to check that out. Link will be somewhere on one of our social medias. Mm-hmm. But other than that, guys, I think we're going to close out today.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
See ya.